I think what's important for us is to look to the future. So with all the work that we do with children and young people, we probably meet them at their lowest point, at the hardest time for them, when they have experienced the death of somebody special in their lives. And when Nelson's Journey gets involved, we are hoping that all the work that we're able to do will allow those children, those young people, to benefit from the opportunities that come to them in life, that they're not going to have any of the negative impacts that could come from having a bereavement at such a young age. So things like dropping out of school, getting into problems with drink or drugs, teenage pregnancies, anything like that. We're hoping that these children and young people will have a really positive future to look forward to. So we do a lot of work on looking at the people that are still there in their lives, the people that are still there to look out for the children and young people that we're working with, and looking at things that are there in the future, positive things that they can work towards, so that they can kind of achieve milestones and feel better about themselves, having looked back on their journey and how far they've come, and seeing people like Owen and seeing how far that he's come in.
I was just about to say, you must be well proud.
Him. It's incredible.
Really, really nice to see.
All of our youth panel members, all of our young volunteers are fantastic ambassadors, and you see them come in. And when Owen started when he was 12, he wouldn't have sat on a sofa and done an interview like this. He wouldn't have stood up in front of people and talked about his experiences, and he's done so much in the time that he's been with us, and all of our young volunteers are really similar in that way, that their confidence has grown through being part of our Young Volunteers programme, and they're able to give back and help support other young people that are going through it now. And that's really important, that those young people who are going to the youth clubs that Owen was talking about, that he goes and mentors at, they're going and they might be going for the first time, worried, never having met anyone else who's at that group, and then they encounter someone like Owen who's been through it and who can say, I was in your shoes, and here I am 4 years later. This must be
very, very inspirational if you're in that system and going through. Do you reckon that's the secret of the success of the charity, as it were?
I think there's a massive part of our success is that we do ask the opinions of children and young people who've been through our system, and make sure that they inform everything that we do. So it changes to our service and new ideas and new things that we engage with. We make sure that we run it past these guys, because they're the ones who are young, and as young and cool as we feel, we are adults, and we don't necessarily know what it is that people of that age really want. So it's really important for us to make sure that we listen to their voices, and that their voices are heard in everything that we do. So even things like when we did our CEO interviews a few years ago, the youth panel came and met all the candidates for CEO, and they had an input in that. And it's really important for us that they have a big part in what we do, because otherwise we're just kind of ignoring their voices, and they're the ones that have been through it and can see what we're maybe missing or things that we could do better.